Hello everyone, this is Ahmed Nasser, modern standard Arabic tutor.
And this is Tariq, Egyptian dialect tutor.
Today is the third episode of Arabic song series.
Subscribe to our channel and follow us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify if you didn't yet.
As you know, in this series, we teach Arabic through songs.
Today's song is فيها حاجة حلوة.
This song talks about Egypt vibes, through mentioning how it's unique by talking about the food, Eid, our movies, and many other stuff makes Egypt unique.
Let's start by learning the new infos in this song. فيها حاجة حلوة. It shows that there is something good in Egypt, as حلوة means good or nice, and it could also mean sweet or beautiful. And حاجة means thing, حاجة.
You can use حاجة, for example, عندك حاجة أشربها. Do you have something to drink? حاجة is an Egyptian word. But if you want to say it in modern standard Arabic, it will be شيء. شيء.
Let's use حلو or حلوة in a sentence. حلو is the masculine word and حلوة is the feminine word. الولد ده حلو. Here الولد means boy, so here he is beautiful or nice. الأكل حلو. Here it means like delicious or sweet. البنت دي شعرها حلو. So we are mentioning that her hair is good or beautiful. So as I mentioned earlier, حلو and حلوة, they have many meanings according to the context you are using.
أستر mentioned البنت دي شعرها حلو. This girl's hair is beautiful. So if I want to talk about my hair, I will say شعري حلو.
So we changed the end part of the word, right?
Yeah.
How?
We
Like-
changed hair. So شعر is hair.
ماشي.
So we add شعرها for hair. While if I'm talking about myself, I will change the ha sound. It will be e, adding ya. So it will be شعري حلو. My hair is beautiful. أو حلو.
So شعري is my hair, شعرها is her hair. And if I want to say like your hair, how can I do that?
I will add كاف at the end of the word. So it will be شعرك حلو.
Can you give us another example?
قلم in English means pen. If I want to say my pen, it will be قلمي. While if I want to say the pen is related to طارق, it will be قلمك أو قلمك. So I add كاف at the end of the word to make it your pen أو your قلم. قلمك.
That's in the modern standard Arabic, but in the Egyptian dialect, I won't say qalam, because as you all know that in the Egyptian dialect, we pronounce the qaf as as a hamza. So I won't say qalam, I will say alam, alami, my pen, alamak. And I will just say alamak. I won't say qalamuka, I won't say that, I would say alamak. That's the difference between the modern standard Arabic and the Egyptian dialect in pronouncing some letters.
So the difference in the pronouncing, it's not related to the change in the rule. So the rule it's the same in English.
Yeah, the rule is the same in the modern standard Arabic and the Egyptian dialect. If you learn the Egyptian dialect one, it will work, but take care of the symbols or the pronunciation of the letters at the end of the word. Okay, let's move on to the next line in the song, which is حاجة حلوة بينا. حاجة حلوة بينا. بينا means between us, which shows how Egyptians are nice to each other. And all of that is related to mentioning the unique vibes of Egypt.
حاجة كل مادة تزيد زيادة فيها إن. This is the following part of the song, the singer is still talking about the same idea of good and friendly vibes in Egypt.
What كل مدى means in this line?
كل مدى, it means by time. By time. كل مدى تزيد. By time. What's the meaning of تزيد?
Before answering that, can you put كل مدى in another example? Like, how can I use it in my daily talks? So how can I learn like words from the song and use it?
In Arabic I can say كل مدى بتطور في العربي.
What does it mean? What does it mean by بتطور?
By time I'm improving in the Arabic language. So I can say كل مدى بتطور في العربي. That's mean by time I'm improving.
Yeah, like كل مدى I'm getting better.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, answering your question about what كل مدى تزيد. تزيد means like increase. Like the vibes by time, like it's getting more and more and more. So living in Egypt more makes you feel the vibes more by time. كل مدى تزيد vibes, تزيد the feelings of the friendly stuff and the good stuff in Egypt.
إن كل مدى تزيد زيادة فيها إن.
Inna is a really Egyptian word.
It's really Egyptian word. It's not related to Arabic, and it's not related to modern standard Arabic, so it's an Egyptian word. And inna means something abnormal, something weird.
Can you put inna like in a sentence? How can I use it?
I can say الموضوع ده فيه إن. So that's mean I am weird about this topic. This topic sounds, there's something abnormal in this topic.
But
I can
that
say
thing could be like bad thing or good thing.
It could be both of them. It could be bad and it could be nice thing.
Next line, فيها نية صافية. نية is intention. Good intention or bad intention, but صافية makes the intention like pure intentions. Like all people like are pure, so all people has good intentions, and the intention in our culture is something very important to have. Like نية كويسة, نية صافية is something good in our culture, very important.
So how I can say, if I'm gonna ask you about how I can say نية for you, your intention or my intention.
Okay, as we mentioned earlier that we add a ka at the end of the word when I want to say your.
Yeah.
And I add a ya or a ye sound when I want to say my. But keep in mind here, if you look for the lyrics, you will find out there is a ta marbuta at the end of this word. Keep in mind, when we have a ta marbuta at the end of any word, we have to change this ta marbuta into a normal ta. And then add the suffix which you want to add. Like here, for your question, you asked about the ka. So I will bring back the ta and then I will add the suffix which is the ka. So I will say niyetek.
So I will pronounce it as niyetek.
Yes, the ta become a normal ta, not a ta marbuta.
Then adding kaf.
Yeah, then adding whatever you want to add. The ka, the ya, the ha, whatever.
There is
It's the same. But keep in mind, because it's a feminine word, I have to do that. Change the ta to a normal ta. Very good question.
So if I want to say about my intention to be niyiti.
The same, change the ta to a normal ta and add whatever the suffix you want to add.
فيها حاجة دافية. دافية means cozy, warm. So I feel that I am relaxed while I'm in Egypt. So you feel warm and relaxed in Egypt as you are in your home.
What does it mean by فيها? Because we mentioned many times فيها حاجة حلوة and فيها نية صافية, and now we are saying فيها حاجة دافية. What does it mean by فيها?
Yeah, the singer mentioned فيها a lot. فيها itself, it's divided to two parts. في and ها. في mean in Egypt and ها related to Egypt.
Like referring to Egypt.
Referring to Egypt. فيها mean in Egypt.
Yes. حاجة بتخليك تثبت فيها سنة سنة. بتخليك. The original verb is يخلي. And as we are having an Egyptian song, so يخلي is the original verb. If you want to say it in the present tense, in the Egyptian dialect, you have to add a ba at the beginning. And بتخلي means Egypt makes you or let you, and the ka at the end, which is you. So بتخليك. So again, يخلي, I make it تخلي because Egypt is a feminine word. And then I added the ba at the beginning because it's the Egyptian dialect. And the ka at the end because it's you. As we mentioned earlier in other videos or podcasts, how to change the verbs in the modern standard Arabic or to the Egyptian dialect.
So حاجة بتخليك, we mentioned حاجة before, so حاجة is something. So حاجة بتخليك means something let you.
And the thing is Egypt or what's in Egypt, as we mentioned.
But in the modern standard Arabic, there is no ba at the beginning of the verb, so it will be تلعب instead of بتلعب.
So we changed the ba, we removed the ba.
You remove the ba, yeah.
And it's not only removing the ba, but you added ta, or you said it as a ta. But in the Egyptian dialect, we say t. 90% of the situations in the Egyptian dialect, we say bt or be. We make it down sound, but in the modern standard Arabic, it's an up sound, right?
Yeah, it's a sound. It's fatha at the beginning of the verb, so it will be تلعب. Or, for example, another example, we have بتجري, that's running in Egyptian dialect, while in modern standard it will be تجري. We deleting the ba and we adding a sound at the beginning of the letter ta, so it will be تجري.
Sinna is showing that living in Egypt more makes you into Egypt more and more, like gradually into Egypt. Like Sinna, I'm becoming like my father. By time or gradually, I am becoming like my father in the character, in the shape, in everything. So Sinna is like showing that when you stay more in Egypt, you like it more.
مصر هي الصبح بدري.
So now we are moving on to another part of the song. Even while listening it, you will hear the music changed.
Yeah, because the singer will start to mention a lot of things that he likes in Egypt. So the song starts to mention why the Egypt vibes are different. The singer here talks about how the early morning is something special and very beautiful in Egypt.
How the early morning or the morning in Egypt is different, like why? This video or this song has a video which is really nice and shows how the Egyptian people, like in the street, going to their work, eating fool, which is a traditional meal, and how you see like many people like around the places which sell fool or tamia or whatever the food in Egypt. You can see like something happening every day in a routine that they go eat the fool and tamia, then go to their work, drink tea, and then starting their work. So when you are walking in the street in the early morning or in the morning in Egypt, you will feel something special that you won't see in other countries when you visited in the morning.
So الصبح means morning. For example, شربت قهوة الصبح أو شربت القهوة صباح.
صباحا is in the modern standard Arabic, which equals الصبح. بدري means early. بصحى بدري كل يوم. I wake up early every day. Also, you can use it with sleeping verb. أنا بنام بدري كل يوم. بدري means early.
Before answering what's the meaning of صوت الفجر, then I just want to mention that Egypt is not Egypt in Arabic. Egypt, it means مصر in Arabic. So they are two different words.
What makes that special? Like, how like we say Saudi Arabia, or how we say like Libya, Syria.
They are both of them the same word. For example, that as you said, Libya is Libya in English and Libya in Arabic. So صوت الفجر جدا, answering your question about صوت الفجر جدا, Egypt has a lot of mosques which make the calling of Al-Fajr prayer something special. You will feel it in Egypt, inshallah, when you come to visit.
So Yeddan is like, it's coming from the Azan, which means the calling for the prayer. As Ahmed mentioned, when the time of the prayer comes, there's something called calling for the prayer. You will hear it in any place in Egypt, which is something special about the Islamic countries. Not only Egypt, but in Egypt, it's like mixture of different voices of the people who are calling for the prayer.
So here we reach the end of our podcast today. Don't forget to subscribe our channel on YouTube, Spotify,
and Apple Podcast. If you have any question, don't hesitate to send us on Instagram. Or if you want to start learning modern standard Arabic, you can start now with Ahmed. And if you want to learn the Egyptian dialect, you can text me on my Instagram. So this is Tariq.
and this is Ahmed Nasser.
مع السلامة.